I hope you've left your ex for good and you're ready to move on. I was like, girl, I've not moved on. No. My friend was like, it's been 6 months, move on. My friend was like, hello, Yvonne, they asked me to pay. Why would I pay to look for a man? She was like, so you have to text him. I'm like, I have to text him. Why do I have to text him? I'm the guy here, supposed to text me. She was like, Ngozi, bring your ego down. She was like, would you mind a second date? I was like, okay. It looked like I'm not the only one that enjoyed it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. If for the first time you are so welcome, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I promise you guys that on this channel I have come to stay. There's a lot of content that will be coming out on this channel. Now that a lot of things going on in my life, I can't wait to share with you guys here on this channel. So guys, today's video I'm going to be just seeing you guys about how I met my fiancé. I posted something related to this on Instagram. I'm going to put a picture of it. I made a poll for you guys to guess. If you're from Instagram, you understand. I made a post for you guys to guess how I met my fiancé. I said few random event online. Somebody introduced us, and a lot of you guys chose that. A lot of you guys picked that it was through random events. That's a lie, because that's not how I met him. Okay. The idea of planning my own wedding right now is crazy. Right now, I'm looking for a hall here in Lagos, and I'm not even going to lie. It's been like for the past weeks, I have been looking for a hall. I have seen about 8 different halls. Majority of the halls here in Lagos are big halls, and me, I want a very small wedding. But that's not what this video is all about. Today's video is about how I even met this person I'm planning wedding with. The story is so unusual, and honestly, I'm even shy to say it, but well, I'm still going to share it with you guys regardless. I've discussed with my partner. I remember telling him that I'm going to share how we met, and he was like, go ahead, do your thing. Okay, we are currently engaged. From my previous video, you guys can tell that I just recently got engaged, and I also want to say a very big thank you to you guys. Congratulations was flowing all over the place. Thank you so much. I will never take this for granted, and I appreciate you guys. So let's dive into the video from the beginning to the end of how we met. Sometimes in 2021, a less relationship of almost 4 years, like 3 years and 7 months, like almost 4 years. Things didn't work out for us, and everybody have to go their separate ways. Like then, the relationship was already shaking, seriously shaking. So when I moved to Lagos, it was like the end of it, and we had to end it. So I had been single for about 6 months, because when I ended it, I had to tell him that, see, this thing we are doing is better off we just end the relationship. If you don't want to end it from your end, I'm going to end it. So I ended it. Actually, I'd made it clear to him that, see, I've moved on, and there's nothing that can happen. You just move on with your life. I was single for 6 months before I met my now fiancé, so it's not like a thing of jump from one relationship to the other. So I was already very single. So after 6 months, I've been single for a long time. My mom would even call me and tell me, oh, Alpha, what is going on? You and that your friend, you told me, you know, these are our parents. They will say your friend, say my boyfriend. I'm like, I just told my mom that, see, that guy I used to tell you about, we're no longer together. I've moved on. Mom was like, what happened? I thought that it's something I want to talk about, but I've moved on. I'm like, okay, fine. So my mom randomly called me and asked me, what's up? Are you talking to somebody? Are you talking to someone? What's going on in your life? I'll tell my mom, I don't want to talk about anything men. Leave me alone. So after like 6 months or thereabouts, randomly, so my friend, like I told you guys, I'm very emotionally connected with my friends. So they know what is going on in my life. I know what is going on in their life. So my friend Yvonne, I met her in uni, and ever since then we've been so close. So one day she called me, you know, the way we call each other, we chat each other. Girl, what's going on in your life? So she called me. She was gisting me about what's going on in our life. So she was like, what about you? What's going on? I hope you've left your ex for good and you're ready to move on. I was like, girl, I've not moved on. No, I'm still single. Everyone was like, it's been 6 months, move on. I was like, it's not even about him. It's not like I don't want to move on anything. It's just that I have not really made myself available to meet men. So I don't really go out. Even then, I don't even have a car to go out. So always jump from one Uber to the other. And honestly, Lagos here, without a personal car, it can be really draining to actually go out and enjoy yourself. You have to book Uber, you have to do this, you have to do that. All those things just discourage me from going out. So I don't go out. There's no way I will even meet any man. My church that I'm attending, I just joined my church. Right now, I'm a full-time member in my church, and they know me. But when I moved into Lagos, I just joined them. I'm just a newcomer. Nobody knows me. So I'm probably not catching any man there. I don't go out. It's either I'm inside my house shouting, hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or I'm editing, or like my life was so busy. She was like, okay, there's this thing I would like to introduce to you. I was like, what's that? What's that? So she was like, you know what, you need to get distraction. And when I mean distraction, I don't mean go and be flicking with a man. I mean just somebody you're talking to, they just distract you or something like that. She just want me to, you know, have someone and all of that. My friend was like, okay, there's this thing I want to introduce to you. Have you heard of dating app before? I was like, dating app? What they do there, me, I am not available for that kind of life. No, she was like, oh, it's not like that, this one is different. I was like, what do you mean by it's different? Is it not Tinder? Because that's the only dating app I've ever heard of. She was like, no, it's not Tinder. Because like, girl, I've heard a lot about Tinder. It's not my thing. I am not interested. She was like, anyways, what I'm talking about is not Tinder, but it's still dating app. But this one, people are more serious on this one. And I know somebody that have met their partner here, and honestly, you need to try it out. I was a bit skeptical about it. She was like, you know what, just download the app. I don't know if it's safe to say the app here because I'm not responsible for anything. If you go it, you're on your own. Let's be like I put it out. But she told me that no, it's not Tinder, it's another app. Okay, I was like, okay, this is another app. Okay, maybe let's see how it goes. I downloaded this app. This is my first time hearing about it, seeing it. I downloaded it and I registered for it. So when I registered for it, you have to verify so that they will know that you're female or you're male. So you have to like verify with your face and all of that. So I verified my face. They knew it was me and all of that. I put on my pictures. I put about 2 of my pictures, and yeah, I think I used a different name. I didn't want to use like a name that I'm so known with, which is Ngozi. A lot of people know me as Ngozi. Social media, all my social media platform is Ngozi. So I didn't use Ngozi. I used a different name. I was trying to hide. I used a different name. So I registered, and she was like, you know how I work. You have to swipe left, swipe right. And so she gave me like a tutorial. By the way, my friend name is Yvonne. So my friend Yvonne, she gave me a tutorial of how this entire thing works. She was like, okay, when the guy sees your picture, it will like your picture. So when you get to see his own picture and you swipe right on him, you guys will match and you can chat. And when you swipe right on anybody you like and it didn't match, that means the guy has not liked your picture. So on that app, as a woman, on that app, the guys can only like your picture, they can't chat you. You have to be the first person that will chat them. So when I saw a picture of someone that I liked, it's just a random guy that I saw that, oh, he's looking cute, okay. So I swipe right on him and it matches. The person you swipe left, which is removing them. Swiping right is like approving match. So when I swiped right on him, it kind of matched, and I told my friend I just swiped right on somebody and it did it would just give you a signal that you guys just matched. And she was like, yeah, so you have to text him. I'm like, I have to text him. Why do I have to text him? I'm the girl here, supposed to text me. She laughed. She was like, Ngozi, bring your ego down. She was like, on this app, the men don't chat you first. The woman, you as a woman have to you have to do the chatting first. If you don't chat them first, the chatting box is not going to open. It's just the way of giving women more right to choose who they want. Because if not that, a lot of men will be in your chat, want to talk to you. So you have to pick the ones that you want and chat them first. When you chat them, it can be as simple as hi, hey, hello. The chat box can open. If you don't chat them, if you don't chat them first, the chat box will not open. Your profile will just be there. So I remember a particular one that I chatted. I was like, hi. And it was like, oh my God, I'll wait for you to chat me. Imagine that if I didn't chat him first, it will not be able to chat me. So I feel like on that app, they are giving women more right to have a choice. So she explained it this way to me. I was like, okay, if that's giving me choice, I like it. So I'm not gonna lie, I swipe right on like about 6. I mean, like this is, come on, this is a dating app. I mean, you can never tell. So I swipe right on like 6 people. Yeah, before you match anyone on the app, they must have liked your picture previously. I mean, men like what they see, so make sure that the picture you put is looking up pink. Okay, don't put a picture that catfish you, like picture with so much filter and all of that. Maybe I should make a separate video on how to meet online, because that's not my first experience online. My ex-boyfriend, I met him on Instagram too. So your girl has been exploring online. I don't even know why I'm not scared. One day they will kidnap me. so like I was saying, so it's not my first experience, and I would love to make videos on how you can meet people like that have sense, and how you can and that have sense, and how you can literally tell that they have sense. Maybe my next video I'm going to make a video on how to meet people online. My friend was like, okay, just send hi to them so that the chat button can open. So I sent hi, the same hi to every of them, and immediately I said earlier, guys like what they see. So put a picture that you look good. Don't go and put picture that they will see you in person, they will see the picture you're looking different. Okay, this is one of the things you need to know dating online. Okay, I'm going to make, definitely I'll make that video because there are a lot of things that I've learned dating online, and if I'm being realistic, and it has never gone wrong with me before. So I'm not coming to put a picture that I took on Snapchat, or I took on with filter. No, I'll put a picture of the way I look and all of that. I'm like, I'm a fine babe, so hello. Put me through this app, and I forgot one. Before they can open your profile to like people outside Nigeria, people outside the states, people outside Lagos, maybe other people in Abuja and all of that, so that you won't have any restriction, you have to pay for the app. So when I was trying to swipe on people, they were like, register, subscribe for easy, subscribe for whatever. I called my friend, I was like, hello, Yvonne. They asked me to pay. Why would I pay to look for a man? She was like, Ngozi, just pay. I was like, no. I remember clearly it was 3,700. I said, I am not paying. So like, if you pay, you'll be able to meet more people. And one thing about the app, if I'm being realistic, everybody on the app, major people on the app are actually for a relationship. These people are people that they are tired of licking up and down. They're tired of playing. They need real relationship. There are people in their 30s, 35, 36. Like, they are mature people on that app. For majority of people are not even hiding what they're looking for. Out of 6 people that I was chatting with, about 4 of them, including my partner, were literally serious. They are like, after like 3 days chatting, they were like, can we see? There was one that told me, can we see after 2 days? I said, so you can kidnap me. I'm not seeing you. We are not seeing. So when I called my friends, I was like, girl, they asked me to pay on this app. Why would I pay to look for a man? She was like, first of all, you're not the one to pay a man. A man is there to do for you too. It's just like they're giving you options, and you paying will open more chances of you meeting people outside the country, outside Lagos, maybe people in Abuja, people in Enugu State, just meeting people outside your vicinity. I was like, okay, that's not bad. So I paid. And that was how it started. And from there, I kept on swiping. And at the end of the day, I ended up speaking constantly with 4 people. But I realized among that 4 people, my partner was there. So we started talking. Immediately I asked him, where are you from? He said, I'm a Nigerian, this and that. We talk. From just like, his vibe was my kind of vibe. Like, we were laughing, we were gisting, like we've met for so long. It was like, can we meet in person? I'm in Lagos right now. Are you available? Let's meet, because I don't stay in Lagos here, but I would love to meet you before I go back to my destination. Me, I was like, that 4 days is too early. Let's wait. I even said I'm traveling. I even traveled. I remember that time I was traveling to school for my clearance or thereabouts. I told him, see, I'm traveling. I will not be available, please. It's too early. So the other person was also telling me, let's meet up. So when I came back from my travel, he chatted me up. He was like, are you back from your travel? Can we meet now? Then it was already like almost like 8 days or thereabouts. I was like, okay, we can actually meet. The other person, well, I'm supposed to meet him, but the Lagos, is it possible that we can hang out? I was like, okay, fine. So the day I'm supposed to hang out with him, I woke up in the morning and I was not feeling myself. You know those days where you're so moody? I remember chatting him back. I told him, I'm sorry, I can't meet you. Can we schedule for like next week or thereabout? The next day, my now fiancé chatted me up again. I was like, okay, can I have your WhatsApp number so it's easy for me to chat you? Sometimes I will forget that I have the app. I used to turn off all the notification on my phone except Instagram. So the notification was off. If I don't remember to log into the app, I will probably forget it. So when he chatted me up, so when he talked about his WhatsApp, I'm like, okay, since I'm already, enjoying this conversation, I just gave him my WhatsApp line, and that's how we started talking. And I think later that week, we later hanged out for the first time. He made the whole reservation. He was supposed to meet around 2. So he got there around 1 o'clock or around 1:30. And he wrote me, I am here. I was like, huh? I'm not taking my bath. I rushed to the bathroom. I took my bath. I wore my dress. I was looking so good. So I got prepared. I got there and I was at the front of the lounge. I was just waiting for him at the reception side because he was already at the back of the lounge, which is where they have the whole sea. Everywhere in Lagos here is ocean, is sea. So I was at the lounge waiting for him. So he came there like your girl was nervous. I was so fucking nervous. Of course, I've seen his pictures. We've exchanged pictures and I know what it looks like, but like I was just very nervous. So he came up to me, was like, oh my God, you look so beautiful. And I thank you. I was blushing. It made me feel so comfortable. He was holding my hand down the stairs. We got there. He moved the chair for me. I sat. So all those things just made me feel good and comfortable. And immediately we started talking. That was it. I felt so comfortable with him. I had it was an amazing date for me. That's the best date of my life, honestly. Especially in the case where I'm meeting you for the first time. Like, I'm seeing you with my two eyes for the first time. There was no awkward moment. It was really amazing. We talked about everything. We had fun. We had a lot of things. We had nice drink, nice food, a lot of things, like a lot of things we want to know about each other. I asked him questions. He asked me some question. It was an amazing moment. There was no awkward moment at all. That's when I knew that, okay, this guy got me. This guy got something on me. Like, let's see how it goes. I'm like, in fact, you know the kind of date you go to, you don't want to go to like from 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9. Like up until 9, we were still talking. Around 9, I was like, let's not be like, I don't want to go to my house. And I told him that, okay, I want to go now. We had an amazing time that I didn't even know. Like, I don't stay up late that much, up until 9 o'clock. Talking to a man, like immediately I got home, my friends started calling. Yvonne was calling, Mercy was calling, Obi was calling. How was it? Because I told my friends about him. See, I'm going to this place, so this is the location I'm going to. This is the person I'm meeting. In case anything happens, you know, when you want to meet somebody online, you want to be careful. That's why I'm definitely going to make a video about what you need to know before you meet up with somebody online, or how to date online and all of that. So after everything, we met. The conversation went so well, and that was the beginning of our relationship. After that, I went home. I just knew inside of me that even if I'm not going to get married to this person, I'm not going to date him. It's somebody I know I am going to talk to. I'm going to talk with for a long time. I didn't know where it would go immediately, but I knew that I enjoy his company. Like, there's no awkward moment. There's no awkward moment at all. So that was how I started talking. I got home, I told my friends, I gave them the gist. They were so happy and all of that. So after like about 30 minutes I got home, he called me, was like, are you home? Yes, I'm home, I'm this, I'm that. So good night. I enjoyed myself. Thank you for today. And I slept off. So the next morning, he chatted me up and it was like, you know, I still have some time to spend in Lagos. Would you mind a second date? I was like, okay. It looked like I'm not the only one that enjoyed it. So I was like, I called my friends. I was like, this guy asked me for a second date. My friend was like, God, you got something on him. So he was traveling back the second day. So it was like, is it possible that we can meet the next day before I travel? I was like, oh, sure. I liked his vibe. There was nothing negative about him. His vibe is so positive and pure. It was like the energy and vibe was so pure that there was nothing to complain about, literally. Like, there was nothing bad to say about him, or there was literally nothing bad to say about the experience. The only part of the experience is just him telling me to drop my phone and me coming late. So our date supposed to be by 2. I came around 4, and so it was like, I was thinking it's going to be like, oh, you came late, are you leaving me here? But he didn't even bump my phone. He didn't even call me. He was just sitting down there. He only texted me, are you still coming? I felt so bad. I was like, sure, I'm still coming. You think I'm going to leave you there, or you think I will lie that I want to come and see you and I will not come? No, that's not the kind of girl I am. No, I don't do that. It's just that I am so time blinded. If that makes sense. Sometimes I want to go to somewhere by 2. By 12, in my head, I still think I have time. That's what happened that day, with the fact that secondly, of course, Lagos traffic happened, and that was it. So I came like 2 hours or 3 hours late. Believe me, we didn't even speak about it. It wasn't even an issue. He was not even calling. He only texted me and asked me if I'm still coming, and I felt so bad that I kept him waiting for that long. But that was it. I mean, like, he's marrying me now, so there's enough time to make up for that. So after that, we went on second date, and the second date was amazing. We had fun. Like, oh my god, we had fun. Damn, we had, like, thinking about it right now, the fact that I'm seeing for the second time, we had so much fun, and that's how we met for the second time. And after that, he traveled out of Lagos, and that's actually how we met, from dating app to meeting in person to going on dates to going on back-to-back dates. And from there, we started talking. When he left Lagos, we continued to talk. From there, we started dating, and here we are. That's the story. That's how I met him, and that's the story. Honestly, speaking about it right now, it feels so good, and everything just worked out for a reason, and I'm glad that we're here. So guys, that is how I met my husband on a dating app. Honestly, it's not as easy as it sounds. It's a lot of work and dedication. When you are in a long-term relationship, you want to make sure to be really intentional to make this whole long-term relationship thing work. Maybe in my next video, I'm going to make a video on how you can actually know if the person you're talking with online is genuine. And it's not like I know everything, but at least I've experienced it twice. Like I said, I met my ex on Instagram. I met my now fiancé that I'm getting married to on dating app. So I have experience, believe me. That's just how I just know if you're serious or not, okay? Because I've never met anybody online and it's all, I won't even meet in the first place if I know that you're not serious. A lot of ways you can actually meet your partner, your prospect husband or prospect boyfriend online. There's a lot of ways you can do that, and in my next video I'll be sharing that with you guys, and I'll also be telling you guys the app that I met my husband to be, and everything I did that got us here, and everything that he did that got us here. So guys, that's the end of today's video, and that's how I met my husband. It's been crazy. Decided to have my wedding in Lagos here is hectic. It's not as easy as I thought. I thought, oh, maybe since it's Lagos here, everything I can get it anywhere I go. If I want vendor, if I want this, I will get it. But sis, it's not like that though. So if you want to know the name of the app where I met my partner and other app I would like to introduce to you guys, you can explore if you want. I mean, I didn't wake up one day and decided to want to get married. Okay, I have prepared myself for this journey. So if you're at that point where you feel like, okay, you're ready to settle down, you might want to explore dating app. I mean, like, it worked for me, it might work for you. Okay. So guys, that is the end of today's video, and if you like it, please subscribe to my channel. If you watch the video to this point, tell me you don't enjoy the video. Lie that you did not enjoy this video. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.